Welcome to Meditations from the Mound, a ministry of the Chestnut Mound Church of Christ located in Chestnut Mound, Tennessee. My name is Carver Moore. I'm one of the ministers for the Chestnut Mound congregation, and I want to thank you for tuning in tonight. We are so thankful that you're watching. We hope that you will be blessed by the message, and we hope that if you're blessed by the message, if you're encouraged by the message, that you will share this message with other people if you're so inclined to do so. But in the short time that we have tonight, I want to look at the topic of preach the word. In 2 Timothy chapter number 4 and verse number 2, the Apostle Paul commands the young preacher Timothy to preach the word. So what do you think of when you think about that statement, preach the word? Most people, if not all people, associate this with a Christian male standing in a pulpit preaching a sermon. We're told in 1 Corinthians chapter number 14 and verse number 34 to let your women keep silent in the churches, for they are not permitted to speak, but they are to be submissive, as the law also says. This verse alone tells us that women cannot preach from the pulpit. However, ladies can still take Paul's words and use them in their Christian lives, even those men that are not comfortable public speaking. We all preach sermons, friends, whether we realize it or not. Think about how you treat the cashier at the grocery store or the teller at the bank. Friends, our influence or the way we carry ourselves speaks major volumes. Next time you're in the checkout line at the grocery store or the drive-through line at the bank, and they might be taking an inordinate amount of time, remember who you are and whose you are. In Matthew chapter number 5 and verse number 16, Jesus tells us to let your light so shine before men. So the questions for us today are you preaching the word? And are you preaching the word based on your actions? Not everyone can stand in a pulpit and preach a sermon. But friends, you preach a sermon. We all preach a sermon every day based on the way that you treat others and carry yourself. Look with me at the rest of Paul's words to Timothy. He says, be ready in season and out of season. So we must be ready to preach a sermon or be an example when it's convenient and also when it's not convenient. It's a big job and it may be a lot of pressure. But friends, the gospel of Christ commands it. So think about your life. Think about your day-to-day routine. Do you spend your time preaching a sermon? Do you ever stop and think about the impact that you have when you interact with different people? Think about that the next time that you're tempted to lash out. Friends, we thank you so much for watching. We hope again that if you're encouraged by this message or by any of our messages, that you will share them with other people that might be encouraged as well. We hope that if you're looking for a church home, that you will join us at the Chestnut Mound Church of Christ. We are located at 545 Pea Ridge Road, just off Highway 70 in Chestnut Mound, Tennessee. We meet for Sunday morning Bible study at 10 a.m., Sunday morning worship at 11 a.m., and Sunday evening worship at 5 p.m. Friends, we thank you so much for watching. Take care, and may God bless you.